Have you ever wondered how a man who built tractors ended up creating one of the most iconic supercar brands in the world? What started as a feud between two Italian titans would eventually give birth to Lamborghini, a brand that would forever challenge Ferrari's throne. But here's the twist. Ferruccio Lamborghini never even intended to build sports cars. So how did it all begin? Stick around, because this isn't just the story of a car company. It's a tale of ego, revenge, innovation, and one man's mission to prove the world wrong. And wait until you hear what Ferruccio Lamborghini said to Enzo Ferrari that sparked a war in the Italian automotive world. Section 1. The humble beginnings of Ferruccio Lamborghini. Ferruccio Lamborghini was born in 1916 in a small village in northern Italy. Unlike many automotive pioneers, he wasn't born into luxury or speed. His family were grape farmers. But Ferruccio was different. Fascinated by mechanics from a young age, he studied industrial technology and joined the Italian Air Force during World War II, working as a mechanic. After the war, Ferruccio saw a golden opportunity. Italy was rebuilding and farmers needed machinery. In 1948, he founded Lamborghini Trattori, a company that made tractors from leftover military vehicles and war surplus. And guess what? The business exploded. He became a millionaire practically overnight. But Ferruccio wasn't just wealthy, he was ambitious, and he had a taste for the finer things in life, like sports cars. But Ferruccio's obsession with sports cars would soon lead him into an unexpected battle, one that would change the world of supercars forever. Section 2. The legendary Ferrari feud. By the early 1960s, Ferruccio had amassed enough wealth to buy several luxury cars, including a Ferrari 250 GT. But despite its reputation, Ferruccio had a major issue. The clutch kept failing. Frustrated, he approached Enzo Ferrari himself and suggested improvements. But Enzo, known for his pride and temper, dismissed him with a sneer. "You may be able to drive a tractor, but you'll never be able to handle a Ferrari." That one insult ignited a fire. Ferruccio didn't just want to fix a clutch anymore. He wanted to build a better car than Ferrari, a car that could beat Ferrari on performance, luxury, and reliability. The war of the red horse versus the raging bull had begun. So how do you start building a world-class supercar when you've only built tractors? Section 3. Birth of the Bull, Automobili Lamborghini. In 1963, Ferruccio founded Automobili Ferruccio Lamborghini S.p.A. in Sant'Agata Bolognese, just miles from Ferrari's headquarters. A symbolic jab at his new rival. He hired Giampaolo Dallara, a former Ferrari engineer, and a talented team to create Lamborghini's first model, the 350 GTV, a prototype that debuted at the Turin Auto Show. By the end of 1963, the refined 350 GT went into production. It was sleek, powerful, luxurious, and more comfortable than any Ferrari at the time. Ferruccio also made a bold choice in engine placement, opting for a rear, mid-engine, rear-wheel drive layout, which later became a Lamborghini signature. And for the brand's logo, Ferruccio chose a charging bull, inspired by his zodiac sign, Taurus, and his passion for Spanish bullfighting. From the very beginning, Lamborghini was more than just a car brand. It was a statement. But would Ferrari fight back? And could Lamborghini survive the chaos that was about to shake the auto world? Section 4. Boom, bust, and bankruptcy. The late 60s were glorious. Models like the Miura and Espada were not only fast but revolutionary. The Miura especially is often considered the first true supercar, with its sleek lines and mid-engine layout. But then came the 1973 oil crisis. Suddenly, gas-guzzling supercars were out of favor. Sales plummeted. Ferruccio sold his stake in the company in 1974 and quietly walked away. Just 4 years later, in 1978, Lamborghini went bankrupt. Ownership changed hands repeatedly, first to Swiss investors, then Chrysler in 1987, then Malaysian and Indonesian groups. Lamborghini lost its direction, producing limited models with little innovation. It seemed like the dream was dying. But then, in the late 90s, an unexpected giant stepped in to revive the bull. Section 5. The Audi Revolution, a New Era. In 1998, the Volkswagen Group acquired Lamborghini through its Audi division, a move that many saw as the brand's last hope. Backed by German engineering and financial muscle, Lamborghini launched bold new models like the Murcielago and later the Gallardo, which became the brand's best-selling model ever. With each new launch, from the Aventador to the Huracan and now the Revuelto hybrid, Lamborghini returned stronger, faster, and louder than ever. The brand blended Italian passion with German precision, creating machines that were both art and engineering marvels. Today, Lamborghini is a symbol of status, speed, and defiance, exactly what Ferruccio envisioned. And speaking of Ferruccio, did you know he never actually cared about racing? Section 6. Ferruccio's legacy and the unexpected twist. Unlike Enzo Ferrari, Ferruccio Lamborghini hated motorsports. He believed racing wasted resources and distracted from creating the perfect road car. That's why to this day, Lamborghini has never participated directly in Formula One. Instead, it focused entirely on building street-legal cars that were faster, sexier, and more thrilling than anything else. And here's the twist. Even though Lamborghini's car division was separated from Lamborghini Trattori in 1973, the tractor business still exists today. So yes, you can buy a Lamborghini tractor in 2024. From grape fields to global fame, Ferruccio's story is a powerful reminder. Never let anyone tell you what you can't do. And that famous clutch problem, it wasn't even that complicated, but it created an empire. Section 7. Surviving the storm. The Great Recession and the rise of the Huracan and Aventador. Just as things seemed to be peaking, the 2008 global financial crisis hit the auto industry hard, and Lamborghini was not spared. Sales plummeted by almost 50% as luxury car buyers held back. But here's the twist. Instead of panicking, Lamborghini doubled down. They focused on innovation and design rather than simply cutting costs. In 2011, they introduced the Aventador, a V12 monster with carbon fiber monocoque, advanced aerodynamics, and futuristic aesthetics. It was a statement. Lamborghini wasn't just surviving, it was redefining the supercar landscape. 3 years later, in 2014, came the Huracan, a V10-powered machine designed for both speed demons and luxury lovers. It carried the legacy of the Gallardo, but brought sharper lines, improved tech, and better handling. These weren't just cars, they were works of art on wheels, and they helped Lamborghini establish a solid financial foundation in the 2010s. In a time when others were scaling back, Lamborghini was turning heads and leading the pack. But Lamborghini's ambition didn't stop there. What happens when a company known for sleek, low-slung sports cars decides to make an SUV? So next time you hear a Lamborghini engine roar, remember, it wasn't born from speed, it was born from stubbornness, revenge, and vision. Ferruccio Lamborghini built more than a car. He built a legacy, one that still challenges the world's best, all because he was told, stick to tractors. If you enjoyed this story, hit that like button, subscribe for more amazing automotive history, and leave a comment below. Ferrari or Lamborghini, who wins in your book?